LMIPodcast on the road from Angers, France at the Third International Congress for All Mediations. That is a topic for today. Welcome to the Lawyers and Mediators International Show and Podcast, where we discuss law and conflict resolution topics to educate both professionals and everyday people. Catch regular episodes on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcasts. Just remember, nothing in these episodes constitutes legal advice, so be sure to talk to a lawyer, as cases are fact-dependent. Hi everyone, this is Mac Pierre-Louis, attorney, mediator, arbitrator working from Florida in Texas, and now I'm in Angers, France. Hopefully I'm saying that correct, but Angers, France, after I left Paris a few days ago to come here to the Third International Conference. It's a Congress for mediators to meet, and so right now I am with one of my colleagues, Marzena Korzonek. Marzena, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I'm judge from Poland. I am a member of European Association Judges for Mediation GEM Europe, the Polish section. I am legal educator and promoter of mediation.
Yes, and so I wanted to talk to you.
That's the right place to be.
Absolutely. So we've met here at the conference, and we've been doing mediation classes all week, the last few days. And so I've gotten to meet a lot of different people, lots of different colleagues from all over the world, and Marzena is one of them. And so you explained to me that you are a judge. What kind of work do you do specifically?
I am a judge in civil cases.
Okay.
I'm also a president of the district court in Racibórz, Poland, south of Poland. I am citizenship judge, so I am very social active, and I work for opening the court to the citizens.
Okay, and so one reason I wanted to talk to you is because you speak English like me, and so
just a few people here.
Yes, almost everybody here, guys, speak French. Je parle français, mais mon français est très mal, and so I try to use the headsets that they've given us to interpret everything into English, but also into Spanish if you speak Spanish, because we have a lot of people from different countries around here. Yeah. But do you speak a lot of French?
No, unfortunately not. So
okay, but that's okay because we speak English, and so we're bringing this live to you from Angers, France, in English. And so just wanted to delve a little bit more into the work you do specifically with children. This is a big passion of yours, and education is a big passion of yours, as is mine. And so just take us through it a bit more. What do you do on a day-to-day, and how does it benefit the children, specifically with regards to mediation?
Yeah. So we have been conducting youth legal education program since 2017-2018, but it was not so regular. So a few times a year we have organized lessons in schools on school and peer mediation. Also debates, gathering teachers, school principals, probation officers, police officers, city officials to move peer mediation into the schools.
Yes.
We have students, they refer the effects from the school peer mediators clubs. We have been actively supported. And then, in recognition of this effort in legal education, the Minister of Justice has launched in the beginning of 2022 the pilot program, Legal Education Center.
Okay, are you the director of it, or you?
I was the president of the court, so I can say not director, I can say coordinator. So I am legal education coordinator of this center, because this pilot phase ended, and last year we officially launched Legal Education Center.
Okay.
It has lasted 3 years, and really we have reached enormous amount of participations.
Yeah, so peer mediation is actually something we've talked about this before on the podcast, and I've had multiple guests, one particularly from Houston, Texas, another one from Abuja, Nigeria. And so peer mediation, or the ability, the desire to bring children together and start teaching them at an early age how to resolve conflicts, both with each other and within themselves, is something that goes a long way, so that when these kids grow up and they become young adults, they're not going to have the conflicts that we're all used to in our society. It's a way to get mediation, not just as a theoretical practice right now, but down to the children at this generation.
Related to the mediation, this program has we propose a lot of kinds of activities. So we have court tour, we have meeting with the judge, we have trial simulations, we have participating in the real hearing, also as a one of the proposed, and we have mediation lessons and mediation simulations.
Got it.
So in the mediation program, we connected these two forms. So we are starting with the basic theoretical knowledge, and then we go to the practice, so the mediation simulations.
Okay.
And we teach mediation to use it like a tool in 3 forms, like you said. So first of all, like a peer mediation, to use it for resolving their problems in their
everyday life.
Yeah, everyday life, school situation, class situations.
Yes.
The second one is to creating citizens who become legal awareness, and citizens who know what is mediation.
Yes.
And they can use it in their future as an adults.
Correct.
And the third is mediation as a tool for improving communication. So dialogue, like a tool to not resolving the problem, the specific problem, but to connect, to prevent hate, and to prevent bullying. So to communicate, to be heard.
Yep.
And know how to listen to each other.
Yep.
And also create the space to say, what is my point of view, what is my problem. And when I have space to say what I have to say,
you say
what
it
I
without,
need to say.
Say it without you resorting to conflict physically or violence, and making sure that we have the ability, because a lot of times that's really the root of conflict, which is the inability to get across what it is that you want people to know. And in a civil society, a lot of times, especially when we have cultural differences or polarizing views, sometimes violence becomes the answer because people don't know how to express their frustrations. So I appreciate that. And what kind of ages are we talking about that you work with?
We have all ages, I can say. So we have children and young people from the primary schools, from the secondary schools, from the trade schools, also special school, because in my town we have a school for deaf people.
I see.
And we also organize lessons and mediation simulations for them, and they are translated to a sign language. We also have participants from the correctional facilities and local university.
Okay, yeah, the correctional facility should be an interesting one, because you would think that that's probably where that's really needed.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, we have also such an institution in my town, and it's very good. And what's interesting. So we are open also for them, for everybody.
Yeah.
We don't judge the second time
Yeah.
anybody. So they are changing their lives. So
Yeah.
maybe the mediation, it could be a great tool for them.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for that. So let's start wrapping up. If people in Poland or maybe somewhere else around the world wanted to know more or contribute to it, is there like a website or one place they can go on the internet?
Yes, we have official fan page on Facebook of the district court in Racibórz, but it's a Polish
Yeah, it'll translate to
name.
English,
Okay.
however. But
So
we can put the address
also,
on
okay.
this
So we
notes.
will. So we are promoting these events and activities and programs on this fan page, and also on our website of the court, and also in a local media. So, but if someone would like to find it, Facebook and the website of the court.
Awesome. Well, I've mentioned to you before, I've been to Poland many times, and so I love your country, and all the things that we can do to help is, definitely something we will put on the podcast. And but how have you liked it here so far at the Congress? What have you thought, just to get your opinions?
To be honest, I'm really honored to be here. So invitation as a speaker, as a prelegent for this Congress, it's a very, very big recognition for me. It's a biggest audience and the biggest Congress I have been speaking about our legal education center. So I'm very happy that I could find and could observe how people react for these informations, and they are really fascinated about that, and I know it's very rare and amazing. And yes, I think the two very important things here, and very interesting about this Congress. So the first one, it's a really platform about for discussion about all mediations.
Yes, all different types of mediations, from family to civil to business, employment, everything.
So it's the first Congress, the first conference so wide in the variety of mediation.
Yes.
So it's very interesting, and I think, and also, and that's why a lot of different peoples.
Yep.
From different,
lots of different
worlds,
countries.
I can say, gathering here. So, great opportunity to networking.
Yes, definitely. Well, that's how we connected, and so we've met a lot of different people from lots of different countries, and again, a few English speakers, but certainly. Maybe next time we'll have more.
Yes, and so new contacts, new relations that they can increase your conduct to other events, other conferences. Oh, it gives a great opportunity to personal growth also, and professional growth. So this few days gives me a lot of motivation, inspiration, and I know that I was also inspiration for someone else, but it's exchanging, and I get a lot of feedback. So really, it's a great place to be for lawyers, judges, mediators, and people who are peacemakers.
Absolutely, from anywhere in the world. All right, guys. So that's it. We're gonna close out now. So Marzena Korzonek, thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming on.
It was nice to meet you.
Yes.
And I love your country too.
Yes. So you've been to the U.S., you know.
I have been a few times.
Exactly.
I love it.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's it for LMIPodcast. Tune back to LMIPodcast.com, and we have all this video and all the other ones that we are recording from this location. Okay, take care, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.